Alright, well, welcome. This is Kardall. We're going to show you how I tank. Here's the first pull in Utgard Keep. We have a very simple example. We're going to give ourselves some health because we're going to need it here. Um, this is how you do two mobs. You're going to charge, you're going to thunderclap, and that should give you enough threat to hold on two mobs. Then after that, it's just tab targeting, using shield slam, revenge, devastate, using your cooldowns. If it's a single mob, you can use heroic strike instead of cleave. Cleave is more for two or more. Ideally, you want to use cleave when there's three, because when you got the cleave glyph, it'll hit more than one. It'll actually hit three instead of two, so it's a lot more efficient. After this is the first group on the left I'm going to pull here. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to charge the middle guy, taunt the next guy that's down the hall, and we're going to group all of these guys up, thunderclap, and we're going to just make them stop. And that's how you position yourself. So now I am basically making them turn around and attack me, and they get kind of closer and closer. So the more times you can revolve around someone, if there's an ad, you can taunt them into the group, stun the guys that are there if it's up, and then move around so that you're on the other side, so that it's like the mobs on the far side, the groups in the middle, and make them come to you. That way you can keep them nice and central so that it's easy to tap target. You don't have guys on the opposite side of you, and yeah, it makes it a lot easier to handle your threat. If you look at the omen that I have, the problem is that I'm not in a group, so I can't really show you the threat per second generation of a group because they're not here, obviously. But Blood Rage is extremely important, especially when you're soloing mobs, because you get more rage. When you got higher gear, you outgear the place. It's really hard to get the rage you need to continually do stuff. So once again, this is a chain pull. So here's strafing. Check this out. You strafe and you turn your camera. This allows you to block and parry without taking too much damage. And then you group these guys up, back up. They stunned, and then they group up together. So that's basically how you do it. Your cleaves, there's your cleaves going off. Look at that. Spamming cleave. You see here, I'm having some rage problems. That's okay. I'm getting hit now, so I'm all good. Another neat little trick, which it'll show up here in a second, is I'm going to use shockwave, stun them, and then I'm going to use a bandage on myself. So if you're into soloing levels as a warrior, you can grab a group of mobs, group them up so that they all can get hit by the shock wave, and then you can bandage yourself, and you'll usually have enough time to get a few ticks out of it. You usually do it near the end, or when you get kind of halfway health, so that you're not in danger of dying in case you get stunned. Like these guys stun. It's very annoying, but yeah, it's not too hard. So there goes the shockwave, bandaging. Only one guy left, not a big deal. And that is it. So that's pretty much all you do. You make sure they're all grouped up. You're using abilities like Thunderclap every time they're up. Shield slamming every time that shield slam comes up from sword and board. When you're using it not with sword and board, you might run into rage management issues, because you won't have as much rage, because now instead of a free one, you are using rage that you could be using for a thunderclap or something else. So anyways, you have a good time, and we'll see you in another video.